everybody, and welcome back to another weekly session with Kate. Today I'm going to be talking about the truth about growth, which is really also the truth about change, because when we are changing, we're growing. When we're growing, we're changing. And I often speak to people about this because there's this threshold that we all enter into when we're going through some form of change. And that threshold, crossing from where we are currently to where we want to go or who we want to be, we experience this feeling of discomfort, this dis-ease, this unease, if you like. And we are the human beings prefer the familiar because we feel it's safer. You know, we want to be exposed to the same people and the same things and doing these same rituals and routines because it enables us to feel safe. But staying safe means we're not actually growing. And if we want to be growing and if we want to change, we need to change. And so all of us are going to be going through this threshold of discomfort. So I just want to say a quote as well, which actually really helps me. And it's one by Abraham Maslow. I love Maslow. He did the hierarchy of needs. And he says, one can choose to go back towards safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again, and fear must be overcome again and again. And I guess some of the things that I want to emphasize here is change means change, and change causes feelings of discomfort, fear, uncertainty, and unknown. And embracing those feelings and being with them are really important if you want to embrace who you want to be. So if you want to cross that threshold, the realities are you're only going to experience discomfort for a short period of time because you're all of a sudden going to become familiar with the new way of being, with the new environments, with the new decisions and the new actions that you're embodying. They're going to become more familiar because you've done them before. Some of the ways that you can make this new change become familiar is by mentally rehearsing them, because your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined, or what's real and what's rehearsed. So you can imagine yourself doing the actions of becoming that person, so it enables you to reduce some of the unknown and create some more of the familiar, so the emotions through that threshold are less overwhelming. So if you want to be the type of person who is able to present in and do public speaking, you could mentally rehearse the way that you public speak, how confident you are, and your tone of voice and your eye contact and how you engage the audience. You could mentally rehearse that to reduce the fear of actually presenting in general, as an example. So that's some of the ways that you can address some of the discomfort, because the realities are we strive for that comfort, but in order for us to grow and to achieve and to be different, is we're going to have that discomfort. And then what we want to be doing is reinforcing those new rituals and those new routines by positively embracing and celebrating how good you feel from being that new person. So when you do start to public speak, as an example, that you give yourself that positive reinforcement afterwards, like, yes, I did really well. I gave those people eye contact. I was able to, get my pitch right. And it would have been better if I could regulate my tone of voice. It would have been better if I was a bit more prepared. It would have been better if this. So you see that language, I'm really tempering that. But I am really grateful that I was able to do this, this, and this. So you can start to really embed some of those habits and rituals and embody this new identity. So I don't really want to be saying much more about that today, other than in order for us to grow, in order for us to change something, there needs to be change. Change is uncomfortable, and it's okay that it's uncomfortable. It's normal to feel discomfort and fears. It's important to overcome that by mentally rehearsing, becoming that person and doing those things, managing your language. So how you listen to that thing on your shoulder or not listen to that thing on your shoulder. You know, I've talked a lot about this, you know, making counter offers in terms of the way that you, how you respond to that thing on your shoulder and the fear and the doubt. But that statement is about, if you want to grow, if you want to do things differently, if you want to have different outcomes in your life, it's a shared human concern that there is a level of discomfort, and leaning into that discomfort, moving through it, acknowledging it, addressing those emotions, and calming yourself with those statements, affirmations, and acknowledgement are really important to the change process. So anyway, I'll let you mull that one over. And thank you, as always, for being here. I'm sorry I was a little late. I was at a workshop today. And yeah, I'm glad I can still come to you each week. I will see you at the same time as usual next week. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Mwah. Bye.